The FBI inquiry that delayed a confirmation vote on Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh is now finished. The much-anticipated report on the sexual assault allegations against Kavanaugh was delivered overnight to the Senate, where the final vote is now planned for Saturday.
The Wall Street Journal reports the White House found the FBI report provided no corroboration of the allegations against Kavanaugh, which he denies. Many potential witnesses complained they were not questioned, including Kavanaugh's most public accuser, Christine Blasey Ford. Nancy Cordes is on Capitol Hill, where the FBI report is under high security. Nancy, good morning. Where is it?
Well, it is in a room in the basement of the Capitol, Norah, that is normally reserved for high-stakes security briefings. Instead, there will be just one copy that senators can view starting this morning. That's to cut down on leaks. And they're going to want to view it today because the Senate's Republican leader has set up a procedural vote for tomorrow, with a final confirmation vote expected on Saturday.
There'll be plenty of time for members to review and be briefed on the supplemental material before a Friday cloture vote.
Republicans and Democrats will take turns viewing the highly anticipated FBI findings, which will summarize interviews with at least 5 high school friends of Brett Kavanaugh and Christine Blasey Ford. The goal? To shed light on Ford's accusation that Kavanaugh pinned her down and groped her in 1982.
If I were king for a day, I'd say it needs to be made public.
As of yesterday, the FBI had not interviewed Ford or Kavanaugh themselves, along with more than a dozen people proposed by Ford's lawyers. And overnight, the New Yorker reported that frustrated witnesses wanting to speak to the FBI about other allegations against Kavanaugh were ignored. Deborah Ramirez, who alleges Kavanaugh exposed himself to her at a Yale party, was interviewed by the FBI, but she told the New Yorker, "People who were key to corroborating my story have not been contacted. I feel like I'm being silenced." Kavanaugh has denied all the claims against him.
How did you get home? I don't remember. How'd you get there? I don't remember.
Meantime, the White House is working to tamp down a fire caused by the president's comments about Ford Tuesday night.
Upstairs, downstairs, where was it? I don't know, but I had one beer.
His aides insist President Trump wasn't mocking Ford, just relaying information.
She's been treated like a Fabergé egg by all of us, beginning with me and the president. He's pointing out factual inconsistencies.
But that's not how some senators saw it.
President's comments were just plain wrong.
His mockery of Dr. Ford last night in Mississippi was wrong, but it doesn't really surprise anyone.
Last night, Nebraska Republican Ben Sasse praised Judge Kavanaugh's record, but said he had advised the White House to pick a woman for the Supreme Court.
I will say that I urged the president back in June and early July to make a different choice before he announced this nomination.
In a statement, Ford's attorneys said that any FBI probe that doesn't include an interview with Dr. Ford, quote, cannot be called an investigation, and they say they are, quote, profoundly disappointed. Republicans argue that Ford had her say when she testified here on Capitol Hill last week. Gayle?
Yeah, a lot of differing opinion on that particular part. Thank you very much, Nancy.